how did we meet? We met at college. Oh, my flies are undone. We met.
Right.
That's hilarious. I would have been undone the other time, so he literally said to me, like, wear something decent because if you have a nip out, we're still posting it because I'm not doing content.
So the only person to have like
no tits,
and her tits always fall out. Everything we do.
The fact my fly's been on the whole time is brilliant.
Biggest, smallest tits ever. That's how we met. She had her flies open and I was like, she wants a bit of me.
No, we met at Performing Arts College actually. It was placed in Romford, in Essex. And it was a tiny little college called CPS Studios, Collins Performing Arts. It's actually been bulldozed down now.
Represent.
Yep. And we met there. We were both the same. We're both the same age, but Connor was the year below me, and I'll never forget it because all the third years come up to us. I was a second year at the time, and they were like, "Oh my god, have you seen the new first year? It's so good looking." And I remember watching, like, looking through this tiny little crack of the glass. Do you remember?
The glass, yeah.
And I literally looked through, and at the time, I have no disrespect to anyone that has this, but obviously at the time I was quite young and I liked people that looked like in boy bands. So Connor to me was quite like rough and ready because he had a piercing here. And I remember looking through the window being like,
as well.
The boy with the nose ring. I was like, surely not. And that was my first impression of Connor actually. And then we ended up getting partnered together, which our dance teacher, Aaron Francis, he just kept putting us together for everything we did. And basically, then I think we started to be like, we were just good mates.
We were just good friends. And then it just organically just blossomed into something else.
Yeah, but for a long time we were just literally...
She was originally my lift to college.
Yeah, he was just Ponce in the lift,
she's just my lift everywhere now. I'm joking, I drive now.
First one, ironically, that we always get asked, have you ever dropped her? Touch wood.
And we always say, no, touch wood.
Touch wood, touch wood.
Which is fair enough though, because obviously we work at height and our whole routine is just like catch, drops, this, that. So
people
like,
always say they're hot, it's like in their mouth.
Do you know what I mean? So automatically you think, oh, they must have dropped or they must have done something. Sorry, ever since we've done circuits, we've got more and more superstitious, haven't we? Not superstitious. But we just need everything in our favour, like the gods, the spirits, the good luck. We need it in our favours because we're working at like 9 metres high.
And we don't want to jinx ourselves.
Not even jinx it, but like it's always like whenever we say something, we're aware that we might be put into the universe. So always like no, touch wood.
But no, he's never dropped me, and even in training video, like even at training, he has never. I trust him genuinely more than I trust myself. Like it sounds silly, but I don't ever think of that. I don't ever. But it was recently, just before I walked on. So I was standing in a section where you can see me, obviously, but I'm in the zone. Like before I go on, I don't talk to anyone. I'm literally like blink of focus.
We both have our own rituals before we go on stage.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm in the zone or whatever. And this woman literally comes up to me and she goes, "Excuse me," and I'm like, you can see that. Like normally I'll have a chat with anyone, but I was like, no. And she went, "Oh yeah," and she was literally like, "Oh, you're not scared he's going to drop you?" As like the music come on for us to walk on. That, I'm not going to lie, stressed me out slightly because I don't ever think about that. I think if you think about that, then you...
No, the thing is, when you're doing circus or when you're doing anything with a danger aspect, you have to go into the routine essentially a little bit cocky because you have to be overconfident to make sure you get every single catch, every single drop. Because if there's any little bit of doubt or any sort of thought that's like, oh, I don't know how that happens... That can like it can be detrimental. So like you have to memorize everything, go in confident. Even if you have a thought, like sometimes we both think like, oh, how do we get into that move? But then we forget about that because we know the body's just naturally going to do it. So
I like muscle memory.
Yeah, so you have to be like blinkers on, like going straight things. So again, like Tiff said, like if anyone talks to us or something catches our eye, like we try not to focus because we prep, we go, we perform. Like it's literally that quick and easy.
But yeah, so you've never dropped me, touch wood.
No, touch wood, never. I mean, there's a few times where we've had a crash mat, like you've kind of like, I've not dropped you, but we've done the trick, and then you've slipped after it.
Oh yeah, but that's not dropping.
No, because she's not used to it. It was kind of like a sort of moment.
Second question we always get asked: Are you a couple? Yeah, we are a couple.
Yeah.
We got married last year in Tuscany, in Italy, and it was the best 3 days ever of my life.
Best, yeah.
And how long have we been together? Which is, Connor?
11 years.
Yes. And people always ask, like, why didn't you get married sooner, didn't they?
Yeah.
But there wasn't a need. Like.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just wasn't need.
We just didn't.
No, basically, in our relationship, like we were having fun. Like it was great anyway. Like we didn't think marriage will bring our relationship to the next level, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So we just kind of life was good. Do you know what I mean? Like we were working together, traveling together.
Well, it doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change anything.
People always say, "Oh, what?" Like we got married because we wanted to experience marriage together with all our family and our best friends, but.
It's just, for me, it was just another chapter in our book together. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's another thing to experience and also get the whole family together. And, like, to be honest, unless it's a wedding or a funeral, like, it's hard for everyone to make time to do something together. So we just saw it as, like, one big family holiday.
100%.
That we all get dressed up.
Yeah. Do you ever get scared? No, do you know what? As I said earlier, I trust Connor more than I trust myself. I'll probably get more...
It gives me more pressure.
I never say scared, no. Actually, people always say, do you ever get nervous? That's the normal question. Oh, do you ever get nervous?
Yeah.
And me and Connor never say the N-word. We never say nervous because we think that basically if you say, oh, I'm nervous... And I've told this to a few performers actually that we've met on jobs. If you say I'm nervous, that channels that energy. Like you feel nervous. But we know that we've got a feeling. But both of us will never say that word. We just go, "Oh, I'm so excited!"
Yeah.
And we'll look at each other, and we know that means like.
Even if we say it to each other, we both know what it really means. But because we're vocalizing the word excited,
and you're channeling that energy.
Yeah. So basically, we always think like it's. Excited and nervous, it's the same energy. It just depends.
Same feeling.
Yeah, same feeling. It depends what side of the line you want to be on, and also what you vocalize. So if you say you're nervous, you're admitting you're nervous, and I think it gives you more nerves. Whereas like if you're feeling nervous, but you say no, I'm excited, that kind of can change the energy, and hopefully like you can use it within your performance, sort of thing. So yeah, we never say the N-word.
No, and not that word at all ever as well. But yeah, if anyone was wondering, is nervous for us. But no, we. Why laughing?
I did. You have to clarify that word.
No, but don't
we
say
have
that
to.
word
We have to
anyway.
clarify. Yeah.
But yeah, we never say nervous. But especially me, like to be honest, I used to get like nervous, and I didn't use this tip before, and it was like years ago when I was originally a dancer. I'd go into an audition and honestly like I would be so nervous that you would have thought I had 2 left feet. Like when I was at the front auditioning, as soon as it came to my group, I'd literally be like, oh my god, I'm going to vomit. Like I felt that nervous. Whereas Connor has always been quite like...
I thrived off it.
He thrives off auditions or...
I like that nervous energy. That kind of like makes me step up a little bit, so...
Whereas for me it was the opposite. It was like, I'm going to puke. I have got 2 left feet. This is not ideal.
Tiff always used to go to auditions and just... Before she starts, she'll say, "I'll see you at Wetherspoons."
I know, it's actually Costa. Honestly, the girls that done auditions with me back in the day know that I'd be like, I'll probably get cut first round, but we'll go for a Costa after.
But we always got cut because of your. It's because of your nerves. Like you did. Do you know what I mean? Like Tiff is a sick dancer. Like you are Tiff is a sick dancer, but like it's the confidence. That's it. No, I said a sick dancer. You are a sick dancer. The only thing she doesn't have is confidence when she dances. That's the only thing.
When I was on the job, I was great, but getting the job, I was like, so yeah. But now I'm like, when we do it, I don't know why. I feel like your energy is rubbed off more on me. Thank God, because if it was the other way around.
So essentially, you said I'm carrying her.
Oh, fuck off! He always says that. Oh,
no, but yeah, no, but I think also as well. I think also is we're. You're just watching just a back and forth tennis, just throwing comments at each other. No, but I think you're confident because this is our thing. Like being a juror is like our thing. Like it's our creation, it's our moves, it's our thing. So like you can't help but be confident because it's completely you what you're doing. Sometimes when you're doing other jobs and you're getting taught stuff and you're wearing things that you aren't too sure of and like vice versa, there's so many other aspects that makes you not feel confident. Whereas like us, we are our own entity. So like we go in with our chest and head held high because we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
It
was always the unknown that I think I wasn't good at. Probably still not very good at.
Which is a great skill to have when you're doing auditions and learning stuff on the day.
Yeah, but do you know what? I found my niche. I found my route. So anyone out there, you'll find your route. How did you get into this? You can take this one.
What do you mean?
Well, how did you get into circus? Or like circ dance, like
Yeah, so basically we did a contract for 12 months as dancers, didn't we? And then on that 12 months, so basically on a cruise contract, you can either spend every night at Crew Bar getting drinks for like €1.50, like double vodka lemonade.
Very good time though.
Very good time, cheap time. But also the thing about our Crew Bar, like everyone drank and everyone smoked a lot. So the Crew Bar was a smoking Crew Bar. So like even from 7 a.m. to like 1 a.m. it just stunk of fags and stuff.
It was like a hot box. Yeah. There wasn't a window.
And that's the only place you can go to have some downtime really. So we, after the shows, me and Tiffy just sit in the theatre and just chill for a bit. And then at the same time, that's when the circ performers would usually train. And it wasn't until our friends Anna and Lucas that we got talking to, they said to Tiffany like, hey Tiff, do you want to like jump on my back while I do this trick? And basically he does a seal act, so like it's a big ring that people stand in and they spin sort of thing. So Tiff jumped on his back, and then the rest was really history after that, isn't it?
Oh, I fell in love with it. Literally, Lucas was like, Tiff, jump on. Jumped on, he started spinning. I remember coming off and I was so dizzy and I was cross-eyed and I literally looked at him and I was like, we need to learn this. And then we literally self-taught everything from that point. So they gave us like a pair of their silks because they ended up going into another contract.
Which we now know wasn't regulation silks. It was literally
a pair of silks.
A pair of silks wrapped up onto a carabiner. So.
But they gave us them and they gave us a stick of tutorials, didn't they, from old YouTube. Got on YouTube.
But even then, the tutorials weren't for duos. It was just
it was
like
solo
stuff,
solo
like raps and stuff,
and things like that, and basic stuff. And then we trained our contract was hard actually on a cruise ship compared to like cruise ship contracts now for dancers. So back in the day, we done 6 days a week, 3 shows a night, plus Sail Away, plus White Party. Yeah. And then so after we'd do like 3 shows a night, we'd jump down to crew mess, have some chips, get some stodge, and then we'd train till like 3 a.m. probably. Yeah. So like some nights obviously we didn't train that late.
From 11 o'clock at night to 3 a.m. we used to train.
So we done that for like 9 months.
Yeah. This. Ah! My dick! You're on my dick! You're on my dick! Get up! Get down! Ah! How? How are you coming down? How are you coming down? Wait! Hey, put me down!
No! And then ended up absolutely loving what we're doing. Yeah. We just thought we'd do a little insight into all of them because, well, yeah, I know people love to be nosy, don't they? I love to be nosy. No, I do. I'm so nosy. So if I was on the other end of it and watching, I'd be like, oh, I wonder how they got together, or yeah. Anyway, that is all our little questions. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you do have any more questions, send them along and then we'll
pop them in the comments.
Yeah, we'll do a little Q&A. So yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.